Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Haval H6 GT facelift. For those of you who do not know, this is the updated sportier sibling of the H6 SUV. It's designed to rival performance from competitors like the VW T-Roc R-Line and at this price, the Tiggo 8 Pro. So then, what has changed? Well, in this video, we are going to review the Haval H6 GT, looking at its interior, exterior and its features. We will take it out for a drive, look at what has changed and of course launch it, because this is some Zanzi popular rides. Before we start, allow me to wish you all a happy new year. So then, on its initial launch, I test drove the Haval H6 GT and performed a full review on it. To be honest, I was so blown away by it. But what has changed with this facelift? Well, there have been some changes indeed, from the interior to some visual changes on the exterior. More on that later on. For now, let's get the important aspects out of the way. Underneath the hood lies a 2-liter turbocharged petrol engine producing 155 kilowatts of power and 325 Newton meters of torque. Surprise, surprise, the pre-phase model also made 155 kilowatts of power and 325 Newton meters of torque. There is no change in performance then. Before we get all worked out, just remember that it is just a facelift. 0 to 100 km per hour happens in just under 8 seconds, making it a worthy competitor to vehicles the likes of the VW T-Roc R-Line and the Tiggo 8 Pro Max. However, later on in the video, we will launch it and see how well it performs. In my opinion, the performance is generally good for long drives. Speaking of long drives, the H6 GT excels on straight roads but struggles in corners, with noticeable body roll despite its stiffened suspension. The steering wheel, it feels slightly artificial but responsive enough for daily driving. However, what's really surprising is the ride comfort. It's truly a standout, thanks to a well-tuned suspension that soaks up bumps while maintaining composure. So you're comfortable and quick, but not Michael Schumacher around the bends. And now for the exhaust. Haval has tuned the exhaust for a sportier note. It certainly sounds better than some German turbocharged high-performance vehicles these days. Haval understood the assignment. South Africans love their loud engines and exhaust pipes. So kudos Haval, kudos. In terms of safety, this vehicle is definitely well equipped. It offers adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, autonomous emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, 6 airbags, amongst other safety features. Fuel economy is claimed at 7.5 liters per 100 kilometers, but in the real world, you should expect to see around 9 liters per 100 kilometers, especially in urban conditions. The H6 GT comes with a 5-year or 100,000 kilometer warranty, as well as a 5-year or 60,000 kilometer service plan, whichever comes first. In my opinion, the handling dynamics and artificial exhaust note could use further refinement. It's sporty in looks, but doesn't quite deliver the GT badge performance feel. So then, from a performance perspective, nothing has changed. Let's take a look at what has changed from an exterior perspective. The best way to describe the exterior is with the phrase, "If it ain't broke, don't fix it." A phrase you'll understand as we go through with the exterior design. The front end remains bold and features a honeycomb grille design, flanked by sharp and aggressive LED headlights, with no visual updates to note there. On the side, we still have the 19-inch alloy wheels with black accents, emphasizing its coupe SUV stance. You also have the lime brake calipers, which I think should have been changed to red, but it's nothing we can't do anything about. At the rear, we finally have some notable updates. The rear LED tail lights have been updated to a new design which looks absolutely awesome. They made them look just that little bit more transparent. And the Haval badge, well, it has been done away with. We now have GWM bold lettering at the back. And it doesn't end there. We also have a red GT badge. The roof spoiler, which elevates its dynamic appeal, still remains the same. Boot capacity is still rated at 392 liters, and you also get a biscuit spare tire. Well, it's normal Haval H6 GT business as usual. Stepping inside the H6 GT, you immediately realize that the 2025 model gets subtle yet impactful updates. You have a larger 12.3-inch infotainment system with faster response times, improved material quality with soft touch finishes and aluminium accents for a more premium feel, redesigned ambient lighting themes and a slicker digital instrument cluster. You also get enhanced connectivity with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The biggest change, however, are the sporty bucket seats up front with Alcantara and leather upholstery, offering excellent support. Rear seats are spacious enough for 3 adults with good legroom but slightly sloping headroom due to the coupe roofline. Practicality still remains good with multiple USB ports in the front and rear plus wireless charging as standard. In terms of storage, you have dual cup holders, deep door pockets, and a central storage bin which ensures everyday practicality. The automatic dual climate control system is still controlled from the infotainment system as with many other functions in the vehicle. I personally like the interior updates, especially the bucket seats. What do you think about the updates? Let us know in the comment section below. With a recommended retail selling price of 662,250, cost of ownership will set you back 16,390 per month, with an installment of 12,500, assuming an interest rate of 13% over a period of 72 months, insurance of 2,000 rands, and fuel of 1,890, assuming you'll consume fuel at 8.4 liters per 100 kilometers over 1,000 kilometers. When it was first launched, it cost around 652,250. So cost has actually increased by almost 10,000 rands since its initial launch. With that being said, it's now time for the Mio score. For the interior, I'll give this vehicle an 8 out of 10. For the exterior, I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. This is the closest car you can get that looks like a Lambo. For safety and tech, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. You have advanced driver systems, 6 airbags, driver modes of normal, snow, and off-road, given it's a 4-wheel drive vehicle, and of course, race mode. Need I say more? You have heated seats, and of course, even a heads-up display. For engine and performance, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It's not crazy fast, but it will do the job. It's more powerful than a Polo GTI. The DCT can feel a little jerky at times when in race mode, however, 8 out of 10 it is. As an overall score, I'll give the vehicle a 9 out of 10. The Haval H6 GT therefore gets a Mio score of 43.5 out of 50. And now, for the launch. A massive shout out to Haval Woodmeat for allowing us to review this vehicle. If you're in the market for any Haval models, be sure to visit them. If you need assistance in terms of structuring a deal, well, hit me up. Let's see what we can do. Thank you for the support and for watching. Well then, until next time.